in when you hit 75. The Florida turnpike actually, if you're gonna go back in south for this highway on the other side, it's southbound. When you get close to Daytona. No, hang on a minute. Daytona is Orlando. It's approaching. I'm approaching Orlando. I forgot what bit. It's run for 95. So Florida turnpike either 75 or 95. Southbound and northbound. Shut down somewhere in Port St. Louis last time in the rest area. Very nice places. It's bigger than on road third time. It's a lot of truck parking. So shut down there. Left there about I've been driving now hour and a half. No coffee yet because there's no McDonald's or they have Dunkin', but I don't like the coffee in Dunkin', so I gotta wait when I put some fuel here in part of Georgia. Loves truck stop. I love the coffee in the truck stop because it's very strong, and the brand of the coffee I drink that in it doesn't matter, Flying Jet, Pilot, TA, Loves. They use pretty much the same source of coffee. Name is Colombian coffee. I just laughed and I said, oh, I like this one because they have a Coke. It is really good coffee. When I just start driving in the highway, I like the Pilot coffee. Right? First time I tried that somewhere in Washington State. On the way back to Vancouver, Canada. I came from LA and Los Angeles and San Francisco, hauling the US mail and Canadian mail. So Colombian coffee, it's pure coffee from Colombia. I like that extra large. I put that 3 shit in there and that's it. Sometimes I drink another one large, but it's hard for you to get sleep. That one extra large, I'll take it at Colombia Coffee. It's really good. Now this is this area, Cano Creek. Little fog, but that's okay. So in my left side, that's Florida Canoa Service Plaza. turnpike from Miami all the way here, it's only one fuel station Shell. So what I'm trying to see here, this is like a contract between the private sector and the government of state of Florida. But they're huge. It's bigger place inside. There's a lot of chair. It's about at least about 10 store, including that restaurant. You know, there's a lot of chair and table to sit down if you want to eat. And their washroom is nice. It's big. At least 10 people can do poop at the same time. In Canada, that's on road called that the 401 from Quebec to Windsor. Some of them it's really nice, clean washroom, but it's not big the same like this in the States, right? And I'm not gonna be mentioned where about somewhere in Ontario. When you use it, you need to cover your mouth. The nose smell totally. You know, when the guy pee, the same like a woman, but the urine of the male, it's a very strong compared to a woman. And if the sanitation, you know, is not that really good, it smells bad. And they have this particular in between Woodstock and Cambridge, a truck stop. I don't even back there. Holy cow, it's disgusting. I'm sorry, we're just talking about this, but I mean, you know, as a trucker, you know, you need a nice washroom, and you know, like, because you shut down, right? Like, you mostly of your time you're sitting down driver, right? And then as soon as you stop, like, you like to be relaxed, you know. You need to use the washroom, you know. Because in Canada, quite behind compared to the US, comes to a rest area or truck stop. Mostly you're gonna drive from Toronto to Manitoba, so you're gonna take that 401 to 400, and then, you know, all that from 400. After that, you're gonna go northern Ontario all the way to Trans-Canada Highway 1 Manitoba. Holy cow, the washroom is a totally like very tiny. And in winter time, good luck, it's mostly closed. And don't even try to get out your truck and walk in the snow or what. There's a lot of coyote around the area. The black bear once in a while in winter time, because mostly black bear sleeping in winter, right? But if the bear, I think, you know, it need more protein, or, you know, spring. That's why I say the black bear around there. Right? But there's a lot of coyote, and when you see the coyote about 2, 3, 4, 5, run back to your truck and lock. Drop 60, so you in Florida you can hit 4, I-4, 10, 75, 95. Another one, I think it's 5. Florida State is big, boy. When you come here, depend where you came from and which way, you know, you're taking. But most of the time, I left in Ontario. This company, they want me to cross Buffalo. So Buffalo, New York, take 90 east, no sorry, 90 west to Erie, Pennsylvania. I got an Erie that's 79. I'll take that all the way to Pittsburgh to all the way to Morgantown, 77. That 77 take me to that's West Virginia, right? West Virginia to Virginia, still 77. Virginia to North Carolina, still 77. To South Carolina, still 77. As soon as I'm gonna hit 95 to Savannah, Georgia, that's 95. All the way you're gonna hit Jacksonville, right? That's 95. Now depend where you're gonna go bring your load or deliver in Florida. When you got somewhere Jacksonville, you can take west toward Tampa, Tallahassee, or you can go straight Daytona, Orlando, all the way to Miami to the west end. You can swim there, to Cuba. Now when you're gonna go Miami, there's no option. Either you're gonna just hit 95 and take the back road when you hit the Okeechobee to Florida Turnpike. It's up to you. If you're driving your car, you don't want to pay the toll road, just stay where you are. You're gonna hit Miami or the end of Florida anyway, because you don't want to be in Cuba driving there. That area actually mostly immigrants came from Caribbean island, but mostly there's a lot of Cuban. That's why this Florida, around this area here, they call Florida Georgia Highway. Too many town, the name of the town mostly it came from Havana or Cuba. Like here they have Havana, Florida. That's pretty much border of Georgia and Florida, but they call Florida and Georgia Highway. Excuse me. I'm really good to look at it in the map before I gonna use the GPS. Either like if I gonna go in example, I left Kitchener, I want to deliver my load somewhere in Washington, so cross in the border, it's doesn't matter. Mostly Port Huron to 70 to 94, Wisconsin, to Minnesota. Depend, which place of Washington you deliver. Example, someone Seattle. Alright? So mostly in the shuttle, it's if your appointment, like 10 o'clock in the morning, try to be there before, not after. Or you can call the customer if you can shut down there inside their property, not outside. Because folks, the shuttle Washington, you must know, it's a lot of drugs, prostitute. Now the robbery, the cops could not stop. I got robbed there last year. 2 young folks approached me like, no, you want to take my Rado watch? I said, no way. I pay this watch, almost $3,000. And then I pretend no English, no understand. And then I told them, pig. But I realized only one knife, and the knife is too small. I said to the kids, "Are you sure that knife is enough to me to kill?" "Oh yeah, give me your watch." I pull my knife on the two kids run. I've been robbed. Okay, one in Washington State, one in Gary, Indiana. That's Gary, Indiana, that's too much. Somewhere in New York. That time I have a gun, so the cops told me already, keep an eye the people behind you from the ocean, not from the gate. Because the bad guy, mostly the victim, is Canadian. Before they're gonna rob you, I think they're gonna check your plate number. They have telescopic, and they have this skidoo or whatever you that call from the water. They came up. That's in New York, New Jersey. Because New York, New Jersey, that's pretty much close to New York. But I gonna go in the port of New York. I gonna get out in the port of New York, right? That time I pulling a tanker trailer. Because I gonna go waiting for that ship came from the Philippines near the coconut oil. Now I like that run because when I know they're all Filipino, they let me up in the ship and eat with their adobo. Oh my God, I'm so happy for that. So pretty much it's not there, but I'm wearing my gold, right? I have a 2-ring. One is 22K. I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid this. One is 18K. One I have my 18K white gold with 9 diamond. I have my necklace. I have my Rado watch. So it's pretty good if you're gonna take this everything, happy life. But I mean, you're gonna kill me. I'm not giving to you like, no way. You know what I mean? I've been there in the rough shape and everything, You just take away, my things without fight. I don't think so. So it's about an hour, or less than an hour to the border of Georgia. Canada, in Kitchener alone, 2 robbery. We failed. But now downtown Kitchener, when this young kid pulled a freaking big, huge knife, I don't let him intimidate me or let me scared, I talking to him and all of a sudden he just walk away. In Scarborough, 3 young men follow me in the elevator because I know what they think about me, right? Oh, we're chasing each other in the stair. Downtown Toronto, Asian guy tried to snatch my necklace, but I blocked him. I like gold. I like to wear gold, But good luck for you if you want to rob me, Think I'm talking my shit like hockey. No, that's happened. That's in reality. I got robbed in Kitchener. I drive in cab, taxi. I'm the first brown guy, driving the taxi for that region of Canada. And I'm the first brown guy drive the city bus. And the region put me in my contract every 6 months, so I've been there for about 18 months, and I apply regular. I've been through everything pass, written exam, video exam, everything, medical. you know, I have my people recommend me, but one of the driver, he wanted me to drop, so I think, you know, it's very cool. I don't know, but I mean, I feel in the interview, so I don't see anything. I told him I'm not feeling well, I'm going home. Right away, I go straight to human rights in Toronto, file case about against the region. After a couple months, we have hearing. He tried to offer me this amount. I raised my hand to the judge. I scratch, I destroyed the check. Do you think that's the amount of my dignity? After 9 months, we have a hearing. We have a 2 lawyer. I have no lawyer. I lawyer myself. I have enough money, you know, to take it. So I said to the judge, all right, so case is closed. I'm not going to be discussed how much. So Region of Waterloo lost the cases against me. That's why some company in the transport, I could not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 company. I talked them in the court because they don't want to pay the bill. Oh, they're gonna pay. This last year, I just employed with the German company. It's built up. I didn't like this guy because he tried to involve my personality. This is shit. So I stopped him. I said, you might reach and own this company, but you have no right to tell me what I'm gonna do in my personal life. You told me why I'm gonna go in the Philippines to marry a woman. That's not your business. Anyway, this is a Daytona Beach box. See, if you wanna go Daytona Beach or the airport, that's Wonderland in the right here. And after Daytona, it's Jacksonville. Now, if you're gonna go take I-4 to Tampa or 10, you know, I-10 West, yeah, you can take this bridge here. That's the very high bridge. Now turn left here. This one here. Now, this one here. Yep. I went to Tampa last year, dropped the load, and actually I picked up something there, medication in downtown Tampa. Tallahassee too, last year I've been there. Alright folks, it's about it. This is your host Joji Porgy live at Daytona Beach, Florida. Until next time, be good each other, be nice each other. And yourself, remember, do things every day. You gotta be okay. First, you do good. Second, you look good. Third, at the end of the day, you feel good. That's the only 3 things you can do every day. You can survive with no one with you. Well, of course, you know how to tackle the survival things and you know, deal with all these circumstances, you know, around you, and you know, financing, you know, intrigue. Alright folks, till next time, you know, ciao for now.